gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Southeast Atlanta family says yesterday's fatal shooting at a gas station on Lakewood Avenue brings back painful memories. Good afternoon, and thanks so much for watching Fox 5 News at 4. I'm Christine Spiro. It's been about a year and a half since their loved one was shot and killed at the same gas station. Today, Fox 5's Eric Perry talked with the family as they continue to search for the people responsible. Eric is live outside the gas station with the latest.
So I've told you guys how dangerous these gas stations are in the community, specifically in Atlanta. And I mean, it's getting really bad, okay? Almost unlivable, as if it hasn't already gotten to that point. You can't go nowhere and fill your gas up without getting shot at, without getting carjacked, without seeing something you don't want to see, or being involved in something that could lead to your demise. So, you know, what are these solutions? Well, you have to arm yourselves. You got to protect yourselves. You got to make sure that you aren't the one that's getting got. But I've been trying to spread awareness about these issues, but it just seems to fall on deaf ears.
Yeah, Christine, good afternoon to you. Yesterday's shooting killed 38-year-old at this gas station here. And in our past counts, the past year and a half, there have been about 8 to 9 different shootings, either at this gas station or nearby in the area. Atlanta police continue to search for answers from this Wednesday morning video. It's the moments believed to have led up to a shooting that killed 38-year-old Greg Zachary Andrews.
It brought back so many feelings. Like,
it's a trigger for Carletta Ford.
it was like I relived last year, March 1st, getting a phone call that my aunt was murdered during a drive-by while going to cash in a winning lottery ticket.
Damn. So just when she thought her luck was coming, her luck ran out. And here's the thing. Has this changed this sister's voting habits? Probably not. You know, the correlation to the people we have in power, the people who enable these things to happen, it just doesn't connect, right? When in all actuality, a lot of these guys who are doing these drive-bys and spinning the block as we know it to be, they're repeat criminals. They're repeat offenders. They're guys who have been given slaps on the wrist. They're guys who have been given breaks, you know, and these guys, they don't deserve to be among us.
This is scene video from when her aunt, 63-year-old LaShonda Cherie Edge, was shot and killed at the same gas station on Lakewood Avenue in March of 2022. Ford says she was way more than just an aunt.
My mother was murdered in '98, gun violence. I was 11 years old, so my aunt, she was that mother for me.
This gas station and nearby area is no stranger to crime. This video from August 21st of this year shows the scene after an innocent woman was shot. Police say she was caught in the crossfires as two people started arguing. This video nearby just a few weeks before, after a double shooting, sent 2 people to the hospital after a house party. This March 29th video from 2022 shows the crashed car after a man was shot and killed while behind the wheel on Lakewood Avenue, several cars and a home damaged. As the search continues for who shot and killed Edge, this family wants peace in the community they've loved for so long. That's why they put...
And see, you know, they still haven't even solved that murder. And I did a story on that woman before. I recognized her face. I did a story on her. And it's tough, man. It is tough. It's tough to have these discussions. It's tough to have, you know, this information put in your face, but it's necessary. As you can see, the sign says, "Stop the ignorance the ungodliness, please put the guns away. And I get the intention, but you have to understand that's almost like a motivator for these super gremlins on demon time.
Put up this sign hanging in their front yard.
It's everywhere. I do know that it's everywhere. It's not just there. Just put the guns down.
Yes, a simple message we have heard from so many different families and activists. So far, Atlanta police have not arrested anyone in this family's case.
Nobody arrested in this one as well. And here's the thing. You're saying stop the ungodliness. It doesn't hit. This isn't 1950. A lot of these super gremlins, they don't believe in God. And the God that they're working for is the God of death, okay? So you're asking these super gremlins on demon time to stop the ungodliness, but you know, they don't believe in God. They believe God to be a fairy tale, and they believe that they are the gods on earth and they create their own destiny. And as we see, they don't mind hurting people in the process.
And we're still working to learn more information about yesterday's shooting as well. If you know anything that can help police, but more importantly, these families get answers, come forward. Of course, you can remain anonymous. In Southeast Atlanta, I'm Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
You feel for that family and what they've been through. Eric, thanks so much.
Frightening moment at a gathering in front of a Southeast Atlanta home sends multiple people to the hospital. Thank you for joining us. I'm Carly Barnett.
And I'm Tori Cooper. We begin tonight with that shooting on Redford Drive between the Lakewood and Constitution neighborhoods. Atlanta News First reporter Yasmina Alston is live at the Atlanta Police headquarters for us tonight. Yasmina, what can you tell us?
Yeah, well, Tori, I can tell you that we do know 6 people were shot at a home in that neighborhood. And Atlanta police telling us 5 of those victims are in stable condition and 1 person is in critical. Crime scene tape was up for hours in the Southeast Atlanta neighborhood Sunday. Police say 6 people were shot outside of a home on Redford Street. 5 men and 1 woman were struck while sitting outside.
Woo! 6 people shot, targeted attack, Southeast Atlanta. I mean, this is a mass shooting. It's not going to be reported as a mass shooting. It's not going to be taken seriously like other mass shootings are, but this indeed is a mass shooting. 4 or more shot. In this case, you have 6. Okay? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And the community, we have to get a grip on this because it's getting ugly out here. And especially in Atlanta. Can't go nowhere without hearing gunshots.
From what we understand after speaking with some of the victims, they said that they were hanging out in front of the front yard. Looks like there was playing games and someone started shooting at them.
According to investigators, the suspects drove up and parked across from the house before shooting. Police told Atlanta News First all of the victims are adults, but no suspects have been identified as of Sunday evening, though investigators say they're working on leads.
It appears so. They were there at this location, and they chose that specific house and a specific group of people, so I'd say they were targeted.
And again, Atlanta police haven't released any information, any suspect information, and we are still working to learn more about those 6 victims. Live in Southwest Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, Atlanta News First.
Yasmina, thank you.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
More violence tonight. Gunfire in East Atlanta and a neighborhood there that left 6 people shot as they played games outside before sunset. Channel 2's Courtney Francisco live at police headquarters with the latest information. Courtney.
And Candace, police are still searching the streets for the shooters. We know 5 of the people shot are in stable condition in the hospital. 1 of those is in critical condition. Let me show you where this one happened. It was in a neighborhood near Browns Mill Golf Course on Redford Drive. Police showed up just after 4:15 after someone reported people firing a gun on the street. Officers found 5 men and a woman shot. And this is a neighborhood filled with family homes, and many people drove up asking me, were children hurt? We know tonight all of those shot were adults. Police believe they were outside a home when a car pulled up, parked, and someone inside started firing a gun at them.
So, like I said, we live in an op culture, and this is what they call sliding. This is indeed a mass shooting, and it needs to get that mass shooting reporting that we all have come to know, right? We hate that it has to, be that way, and that these things happen, but we understand that it's important to cover motives. It's important to cover who's doing it. It's important to cover, how, why, when, where. All these questions need to be answered so that the public can feel at ease, or at least understand how to defend themselves from these types of threats. But when this mass shooting is just a local story, that's a problem. That's a problem, because now nobody else is aware that these super gremlins are on demon time.
And then drove off.
From what we understand after speaking with some of the victims, they said that they were hanging out in front of the front yard. Looks like there was playing games, and someone started shooting at them.
Police do not have a description of the suspected shooters or their car. They're still looking at surveillance video and talking to witnesses. Reporting live downtown Atlanta, Courtney Francisco, WSB Tonight.
Yeah, and hoping that most serious victim pulls through. Courtney, thank you so much.
City of Atlanta after 6 people were shot near a southeast Atlanta neighborhood. Police are still searching for whoever pulled the trigger. That's where we find Fox 5's Joy Dukes with the latest. Joy, 6 people shot. That is unbelievable on this Sunday.
Unbelievable on a Sunday. And we just saw the sign that said, "Stop the ungodliness." I'm telling you, these super gremlins don't care about Sunday. They don't care about honoring the Sabbath or being ungodly. It's just something that's not on the top of their minds. So to be shocked that this happened, I really don't understand how they're shocked. They report on this stuff every single day, and they're just flabbergasted as to why it keeps happening over and over and over again.
Yeah, Eric, good evening to you. We're told 5 people are in stable condition and a 6th person is in critical condition tonight at Grady. Meanwhile, Atlanta police say that the victims were all just standing in the front yard of a home you see here near the intersection of Redford Drive and Rebel Forest Drive when a car pulled up and someone started shooting.
It's really different to see all this out here today.
Redford Drive resident Brandy Banks says the sight of crime scene tape on her street was an unusual one for she and her neighbors who watched Sunday as Atlanta police investigators collected evidence from the scene of a shooting that sent half a dozen people to the hospital.
At 4:15 p.m., received a call for several people shot at this location at 1000 block of Redford Drive. Officers responded. We have in total 6 victims shot.
Authorities say an unknown suspect drove up and opened fire, hitting 5 men and 1 woman before taking off. Right now, they believe the shooting was targeted.
From what we understand after speaking with some of the victims, they said that they were hanging out in front of the front yard. Looks like there was playing games, and someone started shooting at them.
Banks says she was disturbed to hear what happened so close to her own home.
It kind of makes you wonder what was going on or what, but it could have been anyone, honestly, so.
She tells Fox 5 the incident is a sobering reminder of just how precious life is.
Anybody could be that person that just changes your life forever,
Now, police are working to identify the suspects, and because of the extent of the victims' injuries and the number of people who were shot, APD's homicide division has taken over the investigation. Now, we have not received any information about a vehicle description, but police say they are following a number of leads. Meanwhile, they are asking anyone with information to reach out to detectives or call Crime Stoppers. We're live in Atlanta. Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Homicide division stepping in just shows the severity of this incident. Joy Dukes, thanks so much.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.